G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and I've been getting tons of requests for tutorials for the buildings in my Japanese village transformation video. Now, I've got tutorials for a few of these builds already on my channel, but I thought I would answer the requests and do one today. And we're not just doing one, we are doing four. We're going to do 4 of the tiniest houses in my transformation video. And here they are, and they're certainly not epic, but this is fantastic. If you're building a little Japanese village and you need a bunch of houses to dot around the place, and especially if you've decided to transform a Minecraft village into a Japanese one, well, all these houses were built from Minecraft houses, so you'll be able to do it very easily. And also, once you've built a few of these, you'll probably get an idea for how I build them and be able to design your own. And of course, in the video description, there will be timestamps for these houses, so you can skip to the one that you want to build. Okay, let's get started on the first house. And the first thing you want to do is put down 4 stripped dark oak in a little square. And these all have a 3-block gap in between, and we're going to build these up until they are 4 blocks tall. Then at the front, in between our logs, we are going to put an oak planks. Our doors are going to sit on that, and on each side we're going to place smokers, and just place them sideways so you don't get that grill pattern in the front. So put 2 there, and then on the other 3 sides where we don't have our door, we're going to place 3. And for the interior, we're not going to do anything fancy at all. We're just going to place oak planks down on the ground. We'll throw down a bed and a lantern. We're not doing interiors really for any of these buildings, just because there isn't much room in there. So let's put our oak door in. We're going to place it on those planks at the front, and we're going to place it facing from the inside of our building, just like that. Now grab some bone blocks, and we're going to put 3 on each side of our door with some upside down spruce stairs above it. Now for the other 3 sides, this is exactly the same on each side, so I'll show you one and you can copy it to the others. We're going to do bone blocks lying on their sides. We'll put a glass pane right in the middle. Then the stripped dark oak wood, the one with the nice rounded ending on it, we're going to put 1 on each side like so, and then bone blocks across the top. And then for the entrance to our door, we're just going to put some oak stairs right there. On the left hand side, we'll put a stone brick wall with a lantern on top, and then we'll put a barrel on the other side of the stairs. Then I want you to grab some nether brick walls, and diagonally out from each corner, we're going to place one just like this in each corner of the building. And on top of these, we're going to have 2 dark oak fences and then another nether brick wall. Okay, so come around to the front of the building, and we're going to place dark oak planks on top of our dark oak wood there, and then put a stripped dark oak log across the top, and then right up here we're going to put acacia planks in the middle with a dark oak fence on it. Now around the back side we're going to do almost the same thing. We're going to put 2 dark oak planks right there, but this time we're going to go 3 acacia planks, and then another acacia plank on top with our dark oak fence against that, and then 3 spruce signs on the bottom 3 acacia. Okay, now we're going to start on our roof, and this will be exactly the same at the back as it is at the front. So we're going to begin with nether brick slabs on top of our nether brick walls, and then on each side we are going to put a second slab just coming down a little bit, and then in the middle 2 more slabs, and they're just coming up, so you can see the slant of the roof. Now we're going to switch to nether brick stairs, and we're going to place one against the fence from that direction, and another one right there. Now come around to the middle of the building. We'll put another stair on top of that fence, and a final nether brick stair like so. So just copy that to the back. And the last thing to do is to fill in our roof, and we're going to do the whole thing here with dark oak. So beginning with slabs, we're going to connect the slabs there. Same thing right here. You can switch to dark oak planks for on top of the 3 bone blocks. Now we'll switch to stairs, and we'll just bring that all the way along, and then finally up the top we're just going to use dark oak slabs. So just do that on this side too. And that is house number 1 complete, but it looks a bit dull just like that, so you want to decorate around it a little bit. So all I did in my time lapse is I put these spruce slabs around on the left side of the building, just planted a few flowers, mixed in some podsol and coarse dirt into the ground, put some leaves and grass around the back, and it looks so much better. Okay, let's get started on house number 2, and the walls on this house are a different length on each side. So at the front, we're going to start with a stripped dark oak log, and then 4 cobblestone and another stripped log. And on the sides, there's going to be 3 cobblestone instead of 4. So just make your little rectangle all the way around like so, and then just fill in the floor with oak planks, and we can place a bed right there for the interior, and we'll also put a chest right there just on top of our planks. Now back to our stripped dark oak, we're going to add an extra 3 to the one we've already got, so there are 4 in total. And then we are going to place some doors at the front of our building, so we're going to use oak doors here and just place 2 of them on the cobblestone right there, with some cobblestone stairs in front of the doors. And then we can switch back to cobblestone, and we're just going to add a second layer of it all the way around our building like so. In the front here where the doors are, I like to put a mossy cobblestone right there, and just another cobblestone on that side. Okay, now we're going to build a little deck all the way around our building, and we're going to use spruce for all of this. So we'll start off with spruce fences on each side of our stairs. Then we're going to switch to fence gates and then have another fence right there. And then we're going to place spruce trapdoors on top of each of these. And make sure you're placing them facing the same direction, so all those lines facing the same direction. And we'll do the same thing at the back of the building, but because this wall is an even number, we're going to have to start with 2 fence gates in the middle, and then you can put fences, a second fence gate on each side, and then finish with another fence. And make sure you place your trapdoors in the same direction that you were placing them at the front. And then on each side of the building, super easy, 2 fences there, 3 fence gates in between them, and we're going to place our trapdoors. So once again, make sure you're placing them facing in the same direction, so just do that on each side. Okay, so grab some dark oak planks, and on top of each of our pillars here, we're going to place 1 plank. And now we'll get started on some of these walls. So we're going to begin with the front wall. I want you to grab the stripped dark oak wood, the one with the nice rounded end on it, and we're going to place 1 coming in from each side of the door, and then run bone blocks across the top, and then we're going to put 2 bone blocks on each side here, so the round circular bit is facing straight up there, and 2 spruce fences in between. And then for the back wall, we're going to begin with our rounded dark oak. We're going to put 2 on each side like so, with bone blocks facing straight up on each side, and then we're going to put 4 spruce fences in there, and then 4 bone blocks across the top. And then our 2 side walls are exactly the same, so I'll show you this one and you can copy it to the other side. We're going to begin with our stripped dark oak wood, like so, with a bone block on top of each of those. Then 2 spruce fences for the window, and then across the top we're going to continue our dark oak planks, like so, and then just finish with a spruce fence on each side like that. Okay, now we can do our roof. So at the front of the building, I want you to place 2 dark oak planks on top of those fences, and then we'll do the same thing on the back wall, but we'll place them in the middle on top of the bone blocks. Now grab some dark oak slabs, and on our sides where we've got our fences, we're going to place 1 on top of each fence and then connect them, and we'll do the same over here, so just 5 along there. Now switch to nether brick, and we're going to put a slab on the end there, and another one coming up a little bit, and same thing there. This will be exactly the same on the back, so I'll show you the front, you can copy it to the back. Now we are going to switch to nether brick stairs, and we'll have to place a temporary one on top of the bone block, 1 out to the front, and we can break that. And we'll do the same over here, temporary one at the front, break that. Now we're going to do nether brick stairs again, but upside down against the backs of those stairs. And then spin around, and we're going to go 2 more stairs coming together like so. So just copy that to the back. Okay, so now we just need to fill in our roof, and we'll begin with some dark oak stairs along like that. Now just come inside, and we can hang a lantern from one of those stairs near the front door, and that'll light up the inside of our house. So now we can just finish this off with our dark oak stairs. Another line there, and then 2 lines across the top coming together. And that is your little house 100% done, although you will probably want to decorate around the outside. So I've just mixed in podzol and coarse dirt underneath our little walkway around the building there, and then just decorated it with some leaves and grass. Okay, let's do house number 3, and this one has the same sort of floor plan as the first house. We're going to have stripped dark oak logs in a little square with 3 blocks of gap in between them. But the difference is here, instead of 4 blocks tall, these pillars are going to be 5 blocks tall in total. Now, at the front of the building where your front door is, in between these pillars, we're going to start with 2 cobblestone, but we're going to put a dried kelp block in the middle, and that's as a little mat for our door. But on each of the other sides, we are just going to put 3 cobblestone in between them. Okay, so let's put in our door now. We're going to put in an oak door and place it facing from the inside of the building, just on top of our kelp block. Now switch to bone blocks, and we're going to put 3 straight up on each side of the door with an upside down spruce stair in between them. And then for the other 3 sides, we're just going to use bone blocks here. We're going to do that same 3 blocks on each side like so. And once you've put your bone blocks all the way around, we can put in our windows, and this is exactly the same on each side. Super easy, just 2 bone blocks lying on their sides with a spruce fence in the middle. Okay, we're also going to put a little deck around this building. So at the front where our door is, we're going to place 3 spruce planks there with 3 spruce stairs in front of it. And then grab dark oak fence gates. We're going to put 1 on each side of our planks with a dark oak fence on the end. Now we're just going to run around our building, placing a dark oak fence every second block all the way around. And then grab your dark oak fence gates and fill in the gap between them. And then grab some spruce trapdoors, and we're just going to put a little deck all the way around the building on top of our fences, exactly the same as what we've done here, just being mindful to keep all the lines of our trapdoors facing in the same direction, so we're always placing it looking the same way. And then at the front, we're just going to run that right across the top of our spruce planks. And once you've finished placing all your trapdoors all the way around, being mindful you'll have to hold shift if you're placing it directly on a fence gate, we're going to go back to our dark oak fences. And looking from the front on each side here, we're going to place 1 fence there and another one there. And we're going to build this up another 3 fences, so it is 4 fences tall in total. And then we're going to come across 1, and same thing here, across 1. Then grab some dark oak fence gates. We're going to place 1 there and 1 there. You can open those up like so, and then we're going to hang a lantern from these fences. And once you've done that, you can swing around to the back wall, and we're going to do something very similar. So grab your dark oak fences. We're going to put an extra 1 right there, an extra 1 there, and then build another 3 on top of that. So they are 4 fences tall in total. And we're going to come across 1 and across 1, but no lanterns this time. Now grab some dark oak fence gates, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across there. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on each side of our building like so. Okay, next I want you to grab some stripped dark oak logs, and right around the top of our building, we're just going to put 3 lying on their side like so. And now's probably a good time to do our sort of interior that we haven't done yet. So just come in the front door and we're going to fill in the floor with oak planks. And we'll just place a bed right there. No need to put a lantern in here. We're going to have lights in the roof later that will light that up. Okay, come around to the front of our building and grab some dark oak stairs. And we're going to place 2 in these top corners. And we're going to place them facing in that direction. And then put 3 dark oak slabs across the bottom there, connecting them. And do that at the front and at the back. So I've already done one right there. Now switch to nether brick stairs, and on the backs of these stairs we are going to place our nether brick ones like so, and we'll do that on this side as well, and then you can fill in the gap between them with dark oak stairs, so just do that on each side. Okay, grab some nether brick slabs and come to our front door, and we're going to place a temporary one right there, one underneath it, and break the temporary one, and then we'll put one on each side, so we've got 3 right in the middle. On each side of that, coming up a little bit, we're going to place 2 more nether brick slabs, and then we're going to place a third one popping up a little bit again. So you have to place some temporary blocks there just to get that in the right position, just like so, and we'll do the same on this side like that. So copy that to the back wall as well. And once you've done that on the front and the back, we can do the sides. And the 2 sides are exactly the same. So we're going to begin by coming down 1 slab, just like so. You could place it against the fence gates if you hold shift. We're going to put 3 in the middle and then 2 on each side coming up slightly. So do that on each side. Okay, come around to the front of the building and we're going to place a chiseled quartz block right there on top of our log, and that is going to have a bone block poking out each side of it, and you can put dark oak fences on the front of the bone blocks. Now up the top in the middle we're going to put a sea lantern. You could use glowstone or a jack-o'-lantern because we're not going to see it. We're going to put a spruce trapdoor in front. Now grab some nether brick stairs, and from each side we're going to place a nether brick stair against the fence like so. One on this side, and then a second one on top of the fence, like so. Then right up the top, just on top of that trapdoor, so just hold shift to place it. I'm going to put a nether brick slab, and this is exactly the same on the back wall as well, so you can copy that right here. Okay, now we're ready to fill in our roof, but we're also going to put a tiny little window on each side of the roof right here. So on top of these dark oak logs, we're going to start with 2 nether brick stairs facing in like that, and then facing from the outside of the building, we're going to place an oak trapdoor and flip it up, and then put a nether brick slab on top, and we will do the exact same thing on this side. There we go. And now it's just a matter of filling in our roof with dark oak. So we'll start with 2 dark oak stairs there, and then 5 across the top right here, and then dark oak slabs across the top, and we will do the same on this side. And that's house number 3 all done. We're getting a little bit fancier as we go along. And to decorate the outside of this, once again underneath our little deck, I've just mixed in some podzol and coarse dirt into the ground, and then decorated it with leaves, grass, and we've also got a fern right there. And now we come to the final house, and this one is my favourite. This is the first house I built in my village transformation time-lapse, and it starts much the same as the other houses. Stripped dark oak logs with 3 blocks gap in between them, and for the front we are going to place some oak planks in the middle with cobblestone on each side, and then on each of the other sides we're just going to place 3 cobblestone blocks in the middle. Then you can fill in the center with oak planks, and we'll place a bed right there. But now what we're going to do is we're going to add extra stripped dark oak logs around the side, just coming out on the diagonal from the other ones. And on all 8 of these stripped dark oaks, we're going to add an extra 3 stripped dark oak with a cobblestone block on top. So just do that all the way around. Okay, we're going to start with our front wall first, and you can begin with an oak door on top of those oak planks. And on each side of the door, on top of our cobblestone, we're going to build up 3 blocks with bone blocks, and then across the top of the door, we're going to put a stripped dark oak lying on its side. Now grab some spruce fences, and we're going to place one there and one there with a spruce trapdoor on top. Then you can put 3 oak stairs in front of our doors. Now at the top bone block, we're going to put a spruce fence on each side with a spruce fence gate on each side of that. So that's the front wall done. Now we're going to do the side walls and the back wall, and these are exactly the same on each side. On top of the cobblestone, we're going to start with 3 bone blocks, and then along the bottom here, 1 bone block lying on its side with a spruce fence window. Then we're going to put spruce fences against the top bone block with spruce fence gates on each side of that. Now the back wall from here will be a little bit different. The back wall's all done, but on the 2 side walls we're also going to add 3 spruce fences right there with 2 fence gates in between them and spruce trapdoors on top. Okay, grab your stripped dark oak logs, and on top of the cobble in the very corners of our building we're going to have 2 coming out like that with 2 spruce fences underneath. So go around and do that in each corner of your building, and the only difference is here right at the front right hand side I like to hang a lantern from that fence, but otherwise these are exactly the same all the way around. Okay, now we're going to cover up these cobblestone blocks right at the top of our building. So grab some stripped dark oak logs, and we're going to connect the cobblestone on the outside. So we're just placing 5 stripped dark oak in a long line like that. So do that all the way around our building. And once you've done that, we are going to do almost the same thing for the cobblestone blocks on the inside, but they're just different on each side. So come around to the front of the building, and at the front we are going to do 3 stripped dark oak logs like that, and the same thing at the back, but on the 2 sides we are going to use oak planks and fill that in. Now you can just place a temporary oak plank there, another one there, and break that, and we're going to build 9 of them in a little square across the top, and then we're going to put 1 on top of that hole. So temporary one there, and break that. Then you can come around to the inside of the building and we'll hang a lantern right there. Okay, now grab some dark oak slabs, and we're going to place 1 in that corner there, then 5 across the top here and another one there, and just continue doing that all the way around the building. Okay, now we are ready to begin on our fancy roof. So grab some nether brick slabs, and we'll begin by just placing a temporary one on the bottom half of that log, and we'll put 1 on the side and break that, and we're going to put 5 of them along the front like so. Now we're going to come up a little bit and put 2 right there, same on this side, an extra 2 right there. And then on the very ends we're going to put a temporary one on top and break that. Same over here, temporary one on top, break that, and just continue building that all the way around our building. So same thing here, 5 right there along the middle, 2 there, I've already got the little one coming up, and just keep going around. Okay, now looking from the front, I want you to grab some spruce planks, and just next to this cobblestone block we are going to put 2 right there with upside down spruce stairs in between them. Now on top of those stairs we're going to put 2 more spruce planks with an upside down spruce stair in between those, and then just on top you can put a junk block like a cobblestone block, but you're never going to see that. Now just in this gap, well behind this gap, we're going to put 3 dark oak planks. Now come around to the back and build the exact same thing right here. Okay, come back around to the front and grab some nether bricks. So we're going to begin with a nether brick slab on top of that dark oak, then a nether brick block, and then an upside down nether brick stair against that, and we'll do the exact same thing right here. Now what you want to do is just alternate between right way upstairs and upside down stairs. And we're going to begin on top of this upside down one. So we'll go right way up, upside down, right way up, and same thing on this side. So 1, 2, 3, and then you can put an upside down one against the cobble with a nether brick slab on top. And then spin around to the back wall and do the exact same thing right here. Okay, now we can start filling in our roof. So come along to one of the sides and grab dark oak slabs. And we're going to place one there and one right there. And behind those, we're just going to put a line of dark oak planks. So we will do the exact same thing on this side. 2 slabs and then our dark oak planks. Now grab your junk block again. Mine's cobblestone. And we're just going to fill in that gap there. And the same thing over here, fill in that gap, and we'll also fill in the middle here. So we'll put a line of it right there, another line right here, 2 there, and 2 there. And then to finish off our roof, we're going to put dark oak stairs across that side. Same thing over here, but this is where things get just a tiny bit different. We're going to put a dark oak slab in the middle there, and then stairs on each side. So same thing along here. So 1, 2, 3 stairs, dark oak slab, and 1, 2, 3 stairs. Then up the top here, we're going to put a slab on top of each of those cobble blocks, and then just dark oak planks in the middle. And that is the 4th Japanese baby house, 100% complete. I really like that one, and to decorate it, I just made a little garden bed here, using cobble and andesite slabs, and then planted wheat in the middle, and then just decorated. And once again, same sort of thing, leaf blocks, coarse dirt, podzol, and threw some flowers in there. So that's it, guys. That is how to build 4 tiny Japanese houses, the houses from my village transformation video. And there'll also be a world download in the description if you want to grab it. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Cortezerino. I'll see you later.